Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Gundam Spurs. I am your host, Heartless. And we're gonna have a fun time today. Before I get into the little, sum of what happened last time, can my players please, I don't know, say a few words for the listening audience?
A few words for the listening audience.
Dang it, you stole my bit. Ah!
None of us are creative.
This is amazing.
Here, I'll say a few more words. It's me, bitches. It's AudioVizual. It's Gundam Spurs time, bitches. I'm back as the autistic train man, but not the one, the other one.
The other. Fantastic. Was that your intro?
What the fuck else am I supposed to say?
Hi guys, I'm Gwyn. Thank you for riding with us today.
No, you're Dubhán. I'm Gwyn.
I'm Dubhán and you're Gwyn, then who's driving the train?
No one.
Says it's my turn.
Our wishes.
Doing fantastic. I'm Altaria. I'm Dubhán. Passing the. I was like, I didn't actually say my name. I said Dubhán. We're just gonna pass the baton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. My name is AmongtheGentlyMad. One day, I'm going to actually have a clever introduction of myself. But until then, you guys are stuck with this. So I will be playing Maestro today. And next.
Hello, next, also known as Cryptid. I will be playing the resident, why did I forget? Warforged, there we go.
Yeah.
Resident Warforged Cowboy Revelry.
And
The world's
unfortunately,
most attractive.
world's most attractive Warforged, everybody.
That's right.
Unfortunately, our last player could not join us today, so I will get right into the summary. Last time,
Luke
y'all-
is dead, but
No. They're tucked away somewhere.
They're
just
sleeping.
Snug as a bug.
Sleep.
True to
That's
the
right.
character.
They're
That's
sleeping.
exactly right. They're taking care of us.
Okay, so last time, y'all procured, your plans across the desert towards where you're headed to, which is Rattlesnake Canyon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You guys, had agreed to stop at Eliaswood before traveling upwards towards Canyon Falls. Another thing that happened last time is Revelry attempted to escape everyone except for Maestro and utterly failed. But the only one who managed to actually continue on with Revelry to the graveyard was Zyzie, unbeknownst to Revelry. Revelry, having received an item of some type at the graveyard, returned to the twins, and they made their way back to the archive. And at the same time, Maestro bought some things from Ashvere the Fox Cortez.
Yep, he sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did buy them things.
Let's see. And now So as you guys are returning to the archives and night falls, you all regroup and walk in. And, well, a lot's changed because night's fallen. Bernard is wide awake. And, you
Are
know...
we getting paid overtime?
What do you mean overtime?
Also, Altaria's right. Do we need to roll the dodge?
What? No. What?
You said night
said-
fell. I don't want it to hit the head.
No, you don't need to roll to dodge.
Night fell.
Is there an applause button? Can we? What things do we have?
Is there a pause button? What?
Applause. I want to.
Oh,
there
applause.
Yes.
I see.
Yay.
Okay.
I can hear the music.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you playing the music? The background music?
Yeah. I
Oh,
turned it down a little because it was a little loud for me.
Okay.
Good work, everybody. We're about 2 minutes in and we've already derailed the episode.
Night falls, everybody dies.
Yes.
This is just.
So-
it's-
All according to plan.
Guys.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's
Alright,
yours.
you
Make a
walk
bag.
into... I mean, you can if you like, but hold on a sec.
No, you didn't hear what I said, and I'm just gonna
What?
let it. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. You got this. You got this. Where are we walking?
Into the archives.
Ah.
And as you walk in, many things have changed here in the foyer. Including, but not limited to, Bernard being awake.
Okay.
And
Oh.
seems to be very intensely, like, balancing some papers, you know. Like accounting stuff.
The stack is getting really tall. Everyone's impressed.
Yes. And sitting behind the desk is not Merlin, nor is it Larsicon, but a secret third person.
God.
God.
Which I will explain to you now. The person sitting behind the desk is Nickel, who is a Owlin. And they are the third security guard. Who?
Spell it, motherfucker.
Yep.
We have 3? Wow.
Yeah. 3 whole ones, including Larsicon.
Okay, so how do you spell? I feel like I had Nikel's name written down somewhere, but how do you spell it?
Nikkel. I have placed it in Tumbleweed Street for your viewing purposes.
Bless you.
The other guard.
Mm-hmm. Nickel is an Owlin and thusly only takes night shifts.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Good bit of world building. Love it. Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, continue.
And Nickel perks up and waves at you guys. And behind them, you hear loud cackling coming from the door that is behind the desk.
Can we like peek around to see who's cackling?
You can go around Nickel and through the door and into that room, yeah?
That is way too much work.
Gonna look at the others. Like,
Walk around a
All right.
person.
All right, fine. Maestro will walk up there to him. He's gonna go up there because he's curious, moderately so.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up to the desk, take the little like gate thing at the desk and move it upwards to move past.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Do I have to roll for it?
No.
Okay.
Nikhil smiles at you and goes, nice to see you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Does sound like, are you having oh yeah, that's right. You are one of them. Oh, oh yes. I'm sorry.
That's quite alright. You
You're
looking
the
for
other
anyone?
one.
Yeah, I work here.
No. And Maestro's just kind of like going back and forth, doing the whole thing where he's trying to see, what's going on there. You appear to be having a party in that room over there?
Oh yeah, the Gunsmiths came back a couple minutes before you guys showed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't invite us. How rude. He looks over his shoulder at the rest of the group like,
Revelry shrugs. I didn't know
Maestro
they were back.
shrugs.
I think they invited your friend Zizi, but he disappeared somewhere.
That's like him, yeah.
He tends to do that. So, and Maestro is now at a loss at what to say, as I am at a loss what to say.
I mean, you have many options as to what to do now.
What time is it?
It is evening. It's getting close to dinner time.
Okay.
Maestro's
gonna look into Kel and be like, and he says this with complete honesty. Do you eat?
What?
I said, do you eat?
Yes. But I just woke up, so I'm not going to have anything for a little while.
Oh, well, yeah, that's why I was asking. I was just wondering if you wanted us to bring you anything.
Oh no, I'm good, thank you.
All right. And Maestro tips his hat, and he just continues to stand there, rocking back and forth on his heels. I don't know what else.
You can go right through into the calf if you want. You don't have to stand here in the foyer.
The calf? You
Yeah.
said what?
The calf.
Oh.
And he points to the door behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Or they point to the door behind them.
Okay. Well, all right then. I think I shall go into the calf. And he does.
Mm-hmm. As he opened the door, behind the door is a room that is mostly occupied by a large tank full of water and various sea creatures that you guys have lovingly rescued and given to Bernard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Running in all
you
caps,
guys-
we have an
you guys,
aquarium.
you guys are all coming in the calf, right? I mean, it's not just Maestro. Don't.
I think Revelry's gonna hang back and
Yeah.
help Bernard, but will
Okay.
be coming soon.
Okay. All right.
So, Maestro, you see in here is a small kitchenette and a regular table around which only 4 chairs fit uncomfortably, but there is a door beyond that seems doesn't have a actual door on it, and through the door frame you can see Alla, Rosa, Wyatt, Fisher, and Annabelle all talking about something.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, what shall you do, Maestro? What shall we do?
If you
Okay,
need
so
a
it's-
minute, I'm gonna go back to the rest of the team.
Sure.
So you
don't
guys
really
see Maestro just disappear behind the front
Meander
desk.
away.
Yeah, and meander away like he did earlier.
On brand, on brand.
On
Great.
brand.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. That's right. Just wanders off happily. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
What do y'all want to do here in the foyer?
In the foyer.
Yes.
Alright, who's going first? I don't want to interrupt. Go.
You can go.
Yeah.
So if it's hitting dinner time and we're heading out tomorrow, Gwyn and Dubhán have like an itinerary of things they need to do before they like fuck off for a month, 3 months.
Yep.
So does like Bernard have an office?
So you look around, you get the feeling that this front area is pretty much Bernard's office.
Excellent.
If you want to talk more privately, you could ask him.
I mean, we're not
think
really
you're-
doing anything illegal.
Yeah, I think we're more looking for his desk.
We need a place to write, not connive for once.
That's fair.
For once, we're being good noodles.
So
We're such good noodles.
yeah, the table that he's using to organize papers on does seem very preoccupied with the papers at the moment.
Oh,
I love the way you phrase
no.
that.
Does it look like there's a rhyme or reason to the papers?
Oh yeah, it's very organized.
Cool. So Gwyn is going to like step up next to Bernard and just start stacking things to make space for him and Dubhán.
Gwyn, hello. Good evening. Right.
Hello.
Good evening.
What are you doing?
I am stacking papers.
Okay. Just don't touch these ones over here. And he motions to the ones to his left. I haven't taken care of those yet.
Gwyn puts the current pile of papers he's holding dangerously close to the stuff on the left, but like not touching. They are not touching.
I'm not touching you.
Thank you.
You do notice that like a little fluff is like coming up along the back of his neck. But he doesn't say anything about that. He just looks at you like, what are you doing?
Revelry is in the background, just like pulled his poncho-esque thing up to cover his face to try and hide the fact that he's laughing.
So roll me deception, please.
Oh god.
Aw.
Oh no. Do you
You're
want me to do it
trying.
in Discord?
Uh,
Or
yeah, please. For the moment, do it in Discord, cause I haven't. Yeah.
Whatever goats your float.
okay. Did I do the right one? I did. That's 9.
There is. Everyone can hear the very distinctive, muffled laughter of Revelry.
Damn.
Whoops.
Oops. He's so sneaky, guys.
He's so sneaky.
Sneaky.
I think I accidentally made a himbo.
We love our
Anyways.
Rainbow.
Anyways, you guys were doing something important. Come on.
No.
No.
Can, as Gwyn is moving papers, can Dubhán kind of get a feel for what the papers are? Like, are the stacks the same thing, or are they all the same thing and the stacks are like parts of it?
So, as you're like examining some of the papers as Gwyn's moving them, it's very clear that it's like it's accounting, it's balancing books, accounting for your guys' travel out to the Rattlesnake Canyon. There's also some which have Merlin's signature on it.
As Gwyn is moving the papers, Dubhán will kind of like, how would you explain? Like make sure that Gwyn, the stacks that are being combined, turn them 90. Like, so they're alternating back and forth. So at least, because that is stuff that will fuck somebody over if it's not done correctly, and we know the importance of that.
Yeah.
So at the very least, they're stacked, but they are distinctively still piles.
Yeah, when Bernard notices you doing these, he's gonna remember thanks.
Of course. You're being good noodles today. Right now.
You're doing great.
Right now, considering you was being very nosy earlier in the day.
We can go back to being nosy.
No, it's good.
We're learning so much today.
Yes, exactly.
Nosiness is simply information gathering in a different
That's right.
format.
Exactly.
Alright, so you have cleared the table on Bernard's right side. Bernard's movements have gotten a little more absolutely restricted to try to not knock over the piles of paper next to each other.
With a Gwyn is going to, with a flourish, pull out like a notebook and like a pen. And then he's gonna, he pulls out 2 pens. And he hands one to Dubhán.
Dubhán will take said pen.
And he's gonna like, yes. And he's gonna like open the like pad of paper up and spread it out on the clear side of the table.
Dubhán's just gonna take his out and then not spread all over the table, but open it to the page he needs.
Gwyn's gonna just start writing.
Writing letters.
Writing letters.
Amazing. So you do, and after a moment, Bernard glances over at what you're doing. Who are you writing to?
Dubhán is probably currently writing his letter to Zalbert about their last correspondence and updates on travels and this and that.
Oh, the progress on the train building. Don't forget that.
Yes.
Very cool.
It's a little bit of, I saw your design on the trains, and like, thank you for keeping us up to date of what's going on in Erlon, and I think that your design for this was fantastic, but what the hell were you thinking on this part? And, you know. Also, Bernard is here, and Bernard is doing well.
You're right, he should write you more.
Which one was it that was talking about the spiders last time?
Gwyn.
Okay, is Gwyn who was writing the letter right now?
Dubhán.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say
To Zalbear specifically.
To
Yeah.
Zalbear specifically, yeah.
Gwyn's like, don't forget about the spiders, right?
Gwyn is actually writing, I think, to Detrius, complaining about dirt, like soil quality.
Good. Somebody needs to complain about the dirt. It's outrageous.
And Bernard's gonna tap on just lightly on Gwyn's and says, that can go out tomorrow. There's a caravan going out his way.
Understood. I see. And scribbles in a note about burrowing owls.
What's Revelry doing in all this?
Revelry is like observing. He's kind of like trying to stand behind Bernard and trying to make rhyme and reason of the stacks, so that he can take over in organizing. But he's trying to look through it.
So, either roll me a history check.
Oh gosh. Oh wait, actually, I'm not bad at those.
Or roll me a general wisdom check. Yeah.
It's not a saving throw, then it's not great. I'm not good at rolling hard. I'm not good at rolling.
It's either a history check or a general wisdom check. I think
12.
that's 12.
It's all
So
about the
good
part.
news is you've done what Bernard is doing before,
Oh, thank goodness.
because you used to be a curator yourself.
Dusting it off. It's like riding a bike.
Uh-huh.
It's
So,
Has Revelry ever ridden a bike?
rusty. I think he's too big. Sadly.
yeah, sadly, if he attempted to ride a bike, I think the bike would probably bend underneath him. Anyways, after a few minutes of watching Bernard write, you start properly organizing and helping him out with it. Success.
Sweet. Yay.
Okay, hold on a sec as I write down some notes. It's very important for me to know that Dubhán is writing to Zalbear.
To be fair, he's gonna write letters to several people. He's starting with Zalbear's first because he has to get all the words out, and it's gonna be a long letter.
Uh-huh. Which is good because, that one's going to be expensive to send.
Expensive, it's gonna go farther, so it's gonna take longer to get a response. So you might as well get all the important stuff out, keep them all up to date.
Whereas Gwyn's letter to Detrius is going to take less time and be less expensive. Okay. Oh. Alright. Now to Maestro.
Sure.
Maestro.
Yes.
As you get closer to the room beyond in the cafe, you can tell that it's mostly just Annabelle and Wyatt eating, where Alla Rosa is just, being the third compatriot at the party, sort of deal.
So, let's see. So there is an open room beyond where he is, correct?
Yes. So this is what it
One
looks
of those little
like.
swinging door things. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's a door frame. There's a door on it.
Okay, I gotcha.
So this room beyond holds more tables for sitting and eating around, and has a door that leads out towards the garden on the
Mhm.
left-hand side of the front doors of
Mhm.
the archives.
Mhm.
And there's a door that leads down to the basement level where there's some rooms for people to stay in.
I got you. Okay. All right. So, are we anywhere in the vicinity of good eavesdropping space? Or will we need to move somewhere different?
Well, that depends. Roll me a stealth check if you want to eavesdrop.
Okay. All right. Well, what Maestro is going to do actually is, they are going. Yeah, I know we're so nosy. He is going to find somewhere nice to sit down, and while he is eavesdropping, he is going to be playing this little game on the table. He's got his playing cards, so yep. So he's going to play a little bit of clock solitaire, and in pretense of doing something, and in the meantime, he's going to be maybe just a little bit nosy. So, all right. So I need to roll a stealth. You said, okay.
Roll my stealth.
Or not. Never fail. I always, I'm like, how do I do this again? Cool. Let's see. Okay.
You move the freaking in-character chat back.
Yeah, I did.
No.
All right. Said stealth. Oh,
That's not what I wanted it to do.
I got a little +2 on. See how good we can do it. Probably not very good. Do that right? No, shoot.
No,
I always
it's
do wrong.
exclamation point roll space. Then exactly.
Roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll D20
Yeah.
+2. Okay. All right.
There we go.
All right.
So, Soto, if you could please join me.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Wait, fuck.
You doing,
There we go.
Wes?
I unmuted myself on OBS.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
What you doing?
I'm just vibing. Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Okay. Completely ignoring you. Gotcha. Okay.
So, they
And
do
it's okay.
quiet as you walk past them, Maestro, but when you sit down, they start talking again. So I know that we're going to stay here for the night, but Alla, are you absolutely certain we should have handed that thing over to Merlin?
Well, do you really want to deal with that, or
Could you repeat that, Soto? Sorry.
do you really want to deal with that?
No, but Wyatt just kind of like leans back. Annabelle, you're worrying too much.
They're the experts.
Think of a lot of different, more, well-researched experts. Annabelle goes quiet and starts fiddling with a necklace that she has.
Oh.
Why are you so up and up about it anyways, eh?
It's... Well, we've been doing this for a while, right?
See?
And I just... wondering why. What does that owner that we've never even seen want with these things? Besides, apparently to put them on display. Because that's not all there is to it.
No must swim bag on. I don't really get paid. I'm fine with that. I don't care what the hells they do with all this shit.
Some of these things we've handed over are really dangerous. Or could be.
And they're in a safe, secure place. Right here, right in the open where everyone wants to steal it. It's a great place. Mira.
Yes, Alla.
If you're really worried about it, I don't mind doing a little bit of wandering.
Well, as long as Larsica doesn't get caught just again.
That's always fun.
If you're really bugged about it, Annabelle, it could just be me and Alla. You could keep your nose out of it.
No, it would just be the two of us. Nadie más a ver. And you can just carry on your day and do all your usual little things. ¿Cómo se dice? What is it? There's a phrase for it. I forgot it. Common. You'll be none the wiser. Yeah. I no vas a saber nada. You don't know what we're doing. You're doing your own little thing.
Maybe after we see one of the expedition teams that's apparently going to try to raid us tonight.
That's gonna be fun.
Haven't gotten into as much trouble since the last time we raided one of them.
Yeah. It's good to pull out a few little fun things rather than just wandering about and trying to find any rotten old scrap.
And Wyatt kind of like stretches and there's a crack from his joints. I'm looking forward to a real fun round.
And that's on how many we catch.
Well, we better catch more than 2.
No, but it all depends how many they come here.
Mm-hmm. Annabelle looks over at you, Maestro, and goes, dear, playing with yourself is, probably not quite as stealthy as you thought it was.
Oh? Maestro de nada! Alla gets up and starts walking over towards Maestro, menacingly.
Really? Oh, dear.
Hey, guesses, what you doing?
Here.
Everyone in the foyer heard Alla squeal about Maestro, by the way. That was how loud she was.
Okay, well, let's see. Alright. Okay, so let me make sure I got this straight before I continue on here. So basically the Gunsmiths are over here gossiping about some big thing that they gave to
Merlin, who is the curator who manages their team.
Right. Okay.
And they've given dangerous things here before.
Right. Okay. All right.
And Annabelle is a cleric. You already know that.
Mhm.
And she's worried
yeah.
about these dangerous things being in the wrong people's hands, basically.
Right. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. And now,
Alla Rosa has come over to you.
oh my gosh. And basically just saying, yeah, we were talking about this and we just, we know you were listening, so whatever.
Mhm.
You know, pretty much, right?
Mhm.
Oh my god. This is turning into an episode of Mean Girls. Uh-oh.
Although it really didn't seem like Alla noticed you. Annabelle did.
Oh, okay. So Alla has not noticed me. Annabelle, however, has. Annabelle,
Well, and Annabelle called you out, so Alla
Uh-huh.
noticed you. Okay.
Which is why
Oh,
Alla's going
okay.
to you.
Mhm.
right. Okay, so they both are approaching Maestro. Okay.
Well, Annabelle's not. Alla is.
Alla is. Okay. Alla is moving menacingly towards Maestro.
Yep.
Well, let me see. Okay, so Maestro just very nonchalantly puts down final card on the solitaire clock, and he turns around. He like does this little thing where he turns. I don't know if I'll have to real focus. You know how you like turn around and you like sitting backwards in your chair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well he pretty much does that to face her, and he just puts his arms on there, on the back of his chair, and lifts his little hat up. Yes, the youth pastor said yes. Lifts his little hat up, and he's like, he pretty much says, "Oh, are you approaching me?"
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wait, gasses, what you doing here? And Alla's like, almost like slithering around Maestro, like, you know, just swaying, not swaying, but like very slick motion of almost like circling prey, but in friendly manner, Don't mind the sharp
okay.
teeth. Don't mind the
Yes,
sharp
exactly.
teeth.
Hot dog, we're all friends here, right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well. Let me see. What shall you do, Maestro? What shall you do? So basically, yeah. He's gonna have to do some fast talking, I think. Yes, exactly. Our big JoJo man. And let's see. So she, gosh, let me see, what can you do? I've already done everything cool I can think of. Oh my god. That's it. I can't think of anything else. No,
It's essentially your coworker coming over to say hi, if that helps.
right. After just saying, "What you doing?"
I mean,
You
could
weren't
say
over there
hi and
listening
play
in on our
cards.
conversation, were you? Right? Pretty much.
You're just playing cards.
Yeah, just playing cards. Okay, well, Maestro, just he just sort of nods his head, and he says, "Well, whatever do you mean? You make it sound as though I was doing something as crude as eavesdropping on your conversation."
Yeah, no getting hit at that. I never said anything. You're the one saying putting words in your own mouth.
Oh, well, you know. I was just over here playing a nice little game of solitaire. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be winning against myself.
Oh, that bad.
But you know, it might be more interesting. Tell me, are you a gambling person?
Ay, tú sí sabes que sí. Yeah, I am.
You are. Well, isn't that interesting? I love the comments in the section here. You guys are wonderful. I love you. Let's see here. Okay, so what he's gonna do is basically well, okay. He says, well, what kind of card games are your speciality, Alla?
Like I say, well, I don't care. I just like a good little game.
Oh, yeah.
How about that little blackjack, huh?
Oh, I do love that. Please come. It's rather boring me sitting here playing with myself. So
Alla looks back at Annabelle and just like gives like a grin and then goes sits down next to Maestro.
okay.
Annabelle
It's gonna
just
take-
waves and smiles
Mhm.
pleasantly.
There you
Yeah.
go. All right. So, well, Maestro's going to take the cards and give a little shuffle, you know, that sort of thing while he's thinking. Okay, so this is what I am. I'm out of character now. This is what I am thinking. So, we're going to play a little bit of blackjack, and we're going to make a little wage, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna make a little wage. Basically, let's see here, something along the lines of if Alla wins, Maestro will keep quiet about what he heard. If Maestro wins, Alla's gonna tell him more about her little scheme. Something like that. I don't know if that'll work. Does that sound dumb? I don't know.
Oh, please do it in character. We gotta talk about this if you want to do a little wage.
I know, but I'm trying.
This
to
sounds
think
so
out loud
delightful.
first. I'm yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think out loud before I actually have him sit down and do it. So that's just the way my weird brain works.
No, it's perfect.
All right. So anyway, so he's sitting there, you know, he's doing. You can insert the little shuffling cards noise here and that sort of thing. You know, and I'm going to try to learn how to play blackjack. Again. 21 blackjack.
I'm gonna
Maestro
say,
knows, of course. Maestro knows, of course, not me.
as
I do know. I do
as
know a
the
little bit.
DM, roll D21,
Okay,
Oh.
all right.
and so with each round you can either hit or stay, and hit means you roll another D21, and if you hit 21, you win.
Okay, all right. If I go over 21,
You lose. It's a bust.
all right, it's a bust. Okay,
Mhm.
I do
Alright,
know a little bit. I do know a little bit about 21 blackjack, but I want to make sure I can remember. So anyway,
So for a gamble, you need to actually gamble something. What are you thinking, huh, Maestro?
let's see. He's just sitting there, kind of, you know, playing with the cards and stuff. 21 blackjack. My goodness, we'd have to have something extremely valuable to wager for that, now wouldn't we? So, how about we wager a bit of silence or speech?
Ah. Well, what do you want from that?
Well, considering that I completely did not overhear anything along the lines of what you were talking about while I was sitting here innocently playing solitaire.
Por supuesto.
But as it is, you seem to have something in mind along the lines of that I did hear something that might not have been better off spoken. Is that correct?
Quizá. Maybe.
So, what if I say if we put down a wager of my silence against your information?
And what are you gonna do with that? Last I heard, you're gonna go on a little trip that the other team. Oh, well, let's not talk ill of the ones gone, huh?
Never. Would you like me to go ahead and deal?
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Let's see how lucky or unlucky
Woo!
you are.
Let's go!
Ah. Okay, so you said roll a d21.
21.
Okay.
So, what that'll mean is if you immediately hit 21, that means you win the round.
Yee.
Nice.
Nice. So we're gonna do the 2 out of 3 thing, right? Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see here.
Boop. 19.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right. So, can I add a little bit of sleight of hand to that?
Oh,
Roll me sleight of hand.
I was gonna say, can I do it like this, like rolls do the d21 plus the thing that I have for sleight of hand?
First, roll me sleight of hand.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you roll well,
Mm-hmm.
you'll be able to roll 2 21s and take the better roll.
All right.
But that's only if you roll well.
That's only if I roll well. I got you. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, so d20, no, space, right? Okay. I hope I got that right. Did I do that right? No, I didn't.
No.
Of course I didn't do that right.
Exclamation point, roll, space, d20. Plus 2.
I'm gonna get, I will get the hang of it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
great. You got this.
Okay.
So, does that beat your passive perception, Alla?
Heart. You know.
Yeah, I do. So, please, Maestro, roll 2 d21s and take the better option.
Okay.
I have to say it specifically like that because you might want a lower roll more than a higher
I got
one.
you.
Unless
I
you
got you.
get a 21.
All right. And this is just straight 21, right? No adding any.
Don't add
Yep.
anything to it, just roll
No.
21.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So, that is one roll. Roll it again.
All right.
20 is actually bad. Really bad.
Oh.
So 9 would be your better roll.
Okay. All right. So I'll take a 9 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, Maestro slaps that little 9 of whatever's down.
It's a 9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. Yep.
I'll pass for now. You want to take a hint?
Sure. Why not?
Are you going to cheat again?
I'm gonna try to cheat again.
Roll me another sleight of hand.
All right. This is probably going to end up very, very well for Maestro. I can imagine that.
You're doing great.
I am. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's exactly. Wait. Oh, the sleight of hand. Shit. Never mind.
That's what?
Nothing.
So 13 beats Alla's passive, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright.
So roll me 2 d21s,
Okie dokie.
and the second roll you're going to add to your first,
Okay.
to 9.
No space.
No space,
space. No space.
between the exclamation and the roll.
No space.
Mm. Roll it again.
We're gonna roll again.
Cute little A's.
Mm-hmm. Shit. Jesus. I know.
There you go.
Oh, no. Okay, alright.
It just took a bit. It just took a bit.
So,
Okay.
let's see, 9 plus 13 is 21, isn't it?
Dang,
22.
It's 22.
Oh, yeah.
So you want the 1 this time to get you to
Okay.
10.
Okay, alrighty. Well, we're gonna take the 1, and that'll give us to 10.
Mm-hmm.
So we flip over
An ace.
an ace, of course. Dead man's hand, right?
Now, Alla, you've been watching this happening, and he has some pretty good luck.
Mm-hmm.
If you get lucky, you could pull a 2.
Nah, Alla's, okay with this one for now.
Okay.
Alla's just looking at Maestro.
Alright. So
You
that
could cheat again or play fair.
Oh, what a question that is. Going cheat or going play fair? You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna play fair for 1 round and then cheat for 1 round and play fair for 1 round.
Okay. So,
Alright.
play fair, just roll 1d21, and we'll see if
Mhm.
you bust. 'Cause you've got a 10.
I am thinking that if you're doing fair, whenever you roll after having already some cards, just do the plus whatever amount you have,
Mm-hmm.
so that that way the
Yeah.
math can be done for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, plus 10.
Okay, I'm not a math person, so Maestro is. I'm not. But for the sake of pretending.
Yeah. Maestro's counting the cards.
Exactly. Yeah, he's so much better at this than I am.
That's a 20.
Dang.
hmm
Okay. Alright.
So, down to the wire here.
If you take one, I'll take one. How about that?
Sounds like a deal to me.
Each of you roll 1d21,
Okay.
and if you both bust,
Mhm.
well, we'll see what happens.
Tee hee.
That's a nat 20. You know, this doesn't really make sense in terms of cards because there's no actual 20 card. But, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you both bust.
We both bust.
Oh, phew. Well, Maestro just puts the cards down, and he looks over at Alla. It's like, that's 2 out of 3.
That's 2 out of 3 then.
Here we go.
So this time
take-
I'm gonna make
you gonna
it
take the cards and give
one
'em-
roll, and
One
you
roll.
you guys roll a d20,
Mm-hmm.
and if you
Okay.
want to cheat, add your sleight of hand,
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
and we'll make it one roll this time.
Okay. So I'm gonna do. So if I want to cheat, I'm gonna do the roll D21 plus the thingy, or just
No,
the
no,
D20?
just roll 1d20, and if you want to cheat, plus your sleight of hand.
Gotcha. Okay. Dang.
So, you attempted to cheat this round,
Mm-hmm.
but no matter how much you cheat, it seems that Alla has won before you could even manage to finish.
Oh, dadgummit. Alright. Alla did indeed come for his dick. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's see here.
That's one for me.
Mm-hmm. Hell, he just, Maestro he leans back in his chair and stretches, just like I'm doing. And he says, he's like, he says, I commend you. You are a formidable card player.
Thanks. I had practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gets better every time. Wyatt says.
And I don't cheat.
Why on earth would you think that I was cheating?
I didn't say anything. I just know a lot of folks tend to like to have a few cards up their sleeves. I'm not about that. Well, but to each their own.
Mm-hmm. So, let's see here.
You could go one last
How can I-
round. Because you did say best 2 out of 3.
I'm gonna do something first here because I'm interested in if Alla is pulling a fast one on me too. So what would I need to do to roll to figure out if there's some? I'm not sure what I want to do. Do I want to look for some magic shenanigans going on, or just straight up I want to see if Alla's pulling a fast one?
Roll insight.
Gotcha. Okay.
To see if Alla is pulling a fast one.
Okay. Gotcha.
And Soto,
Mm-hmm.
roll me either deception or persuasion. Choose, don't
Alright.
tell us which. Just give us the number.
Mhm.
That's a 12 from Alla's side.
See how bad we can.
And a 16 from Maestro's side. So, Alla,
Interesting.
are
Mhm.
you cheating?
Mm.
Cheating? What? Me? Huh?
You believe what you want to believe.
Okay. All right.
You didn't see her do any sort of fancy work with her hands. Like, you have been.
Yes,
And since you are a gambler, you know what cheating looks like. This is not it.
exactly. All right. So that's not it. Okay. Well, let me see then. Hold on a second. Sorry, kitty got one here. Well, just out of curiosity.
Uh-huh.
And I'm talking out of character, sorry.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, if I were to cast the cantrip True Strike, would that offer me interesting? Anything interesting? It says, point finger at target in range. Magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your turn, you gain an advantage on your first attack roll against the target. Blah 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 blah.
So, it won't gain you any advantage on attack roll. But you might, given a, let's see, that would be a charisma roll for you, right? Give me a charisma roll if you want to cast that.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if you succeed in doing that secretly. Why don't we?
Okay. All right.
Roll your sleight of hand.
All right. Let's do it. Roll. Okay. So roll D20 plus sleight of hand, right? Plus 2. Right, I think. Okay.
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 So does that beat your passive? Alla.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
Okay.
It's been a while since I looked at Alla's sheet, and I'm like, man.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and roll a charisma check.
Charisma
Okay.
check. All right.
Oh,
that's for Maestro. Okay.
yeah, that's for Maestro to see what he gleans from the spell he just cast.
Okay, awesome.
That he managed to do secretly.
Yeah.
For Alla, I feel like Wyatt and Annabelle are just quietly watching this go down. Because Annabelle is a cleric.
Okay.
Annabelle sees shit. Annabelle actually has eyesight.
Yeah.
Alright. Here you go. Let's see here. Well, that sucks.
So what you glean is that, Alla's doesn't seem to see very well.
Really?
Yeah! In case you hadn't noticed, Alla is
And they
not
they
very
wear glasses,
perceptive.
right? Alright.
And when you fix your glasses a little bit, you can tell there's something up with Alla's eyes.
No.
And you do remember seeing Alla outside, and she keeps her hat down over her eyes.
Ah. So there might be some dirty deeds going on there. Huh. Condition. It's a condition.
You're not sure what that means, but you do know that Alla's not really perceptive. As you
Okay.
glance over at the other two, it's Annabelle who is the most perceptive out of all three of them.
Oh shit.
And Annabelle's been watching you.
Oh crap. Oh, I just realized. Oh dang. Okay. She's been signaling her. She's been signaling her, isn't she? Right?
No,
Right? Yeah. No.
but
Okay.
as you meet eyes with Annabelle like narrows her eyes, like, I know what you've been doing. You know, kind of like that kind of feeling of your mother catching you with your hand in the cookie jar.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, he's gonna look over at Annabelle and look over at Wyatt. And
Wyatt's got a smirk on his face. He's just amused by this whole thing.
So let's see. What shall he say? He's gonna turn back to Alla. And after he gave Annabelle and Wyatt a long blank stare, he has a very excellent poker face. And he's like, well, I am afraid that you might have got me painted in a corner, so to speak.
Do I now?
Maybe just a little bit. So, how about this? How about we play a little game of my own devising. And if I can win that game, maybe we can cut a deal of some kind.
Changing the game so quickly.
Well, blackjack. 21 blackjack never was my forte.
Really?
Mhm.
Fine, I like to see what you're gonna do.
Alrighty.
Siempre,
And if you
siempre,
don't mind, I guess it's obviously you don't want to have any bit of, sticky fingers or, and he looks over at Wyatt and Annabelle again. I'm sorry, how many fingers am I holding up again, Alla? And he holds up his fingers. He does the thing. He does like the little shotgun thing, like that. He makes like the little finger guns thing, like that. But he does that, and he's just like, so how many fingers am I holding up, Alla?
3.
Very nice. I see that your eyesight is as good as ever.
Wyatt's just
I need you to know that Alla's tail behind her is just swamping. You know how like cats, how the tail's just
They
swamp?
get irritated? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
yeah. After a little bit, you hear Wyatt's tail exactly doing the same thing because Wyatt's a tabaxi. Annabelle's just sipping her tea.
Okay, so what he's going to do is, let's see here. He looks. He's like when he looked over there at Wyatt and Annabelle. He's just kind of like when he looks back over to Alla Rose, he's just like, you know what? And he's like kind of like examining his fingernails very casually because even though he knows he's in deep shit, he can't let it show that. But he says, I might have been a little nervous with 2 people hanging over my back like that. Mm-hmm. And he looks over there at Wyatt and Annabelle again. He says, would you mind giving us a little bit of space?
No. Annabelle immediately says, and continues sipping her tea.
Oh my goodness.
Got you that nervous, huh, Maestro?
Oh, yes. Well, absolutely. You know how it is.
I didn't know you had stage fright.
I do get it every once in a while. I don't look it, but so let me see. All right, how are we going to talk us out of this? Okay.
You could just try to talk out of this, like legitimately, instead of introducing new and different games to play.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, but
I feel like this is what Maestro does at this point. Just digs himself further and further in.
He picked up the shovel and he's going in.
He's got that shovel, baby, and he's digging it. Okay, so anyway, he's gonna take the cards. I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. Maybe, I don't know. Alla might be up for it or not. I don't know. But he takes the cards and he shuffles them thoughtfully for a few minutes. And then he's like, what's your feelings on war?
Oh, that one's always fun.
You wouldn't mind taking in just a little one little game.
Just one. Winner takes all.
I suppose that would be it. If you win, you can name your terms. I know. Oh my god.
And what if you win?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll get to name my terms.
I suppose so. Alright. I want to see what you do, little music man.
Well, then let's go to it. It was either that or Old Maid, I suppose.
So how are we gonna do war in D&D? Terms?
Yeah.
You could do. Okay, so you both could roll essentially a d20, and whoever rolls highest wins that round. And
Okay.
do like
Yeah.
5 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
That'll work.
Keep a tally
Alrighty. Can
of
do.
who wins each round.
Mhm.
You guys playing every game under the sun.
Oh my god! Oh my god! And you know what?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay, yeah. Let me
just
go
to
ahead and
see if you also get a nat one, because that would be funny.
that would be heckin' funny. Oh my god.
No.
Hey!
Hey!
One tally for Maestro.
Yay!
That round seemed close, but
Alright.
at the last second you got the highest card.
Hey, there you go. Alright. So we do it again?
Alright.
Alright. Okay. Ooh, shit.
This time, Alla takes the round.
Alrighty.
You're all tied up.
Dang. Most intense game of war I've ever played. See here.
And then Maestro takes the third round.
Dang. Alright.
Things are heating up.
They show are.
Oh, and you're tied again as Alla takes the fourth.
Dang.
And
This-
a tiebreaker now.
This
Dang.
one last game will
Oh,
determine who
dang.
wins.
Mm-hmm.
Maestro.
Oh my god!
And as it is
Holy
tied,
shit.
you guys must do one last roll.
Shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
This
my
is a
God.
close one.
It sure is.
Yeah,
Dang.
as you guys had been playing around, Wyatt had been leaning closer and closer, just watching what
Uh-huh.
was going on, looking back and forth.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And Maestro
Damn.
takes the last round.
Ooh.
As you said, winner takes all.
That's right.
And there you go.
Wyatt leans back and just kind of thumbs his tail against against his seat, and he goes,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there you go.
Well, I suppose war really is my game, isn't it?
And
he takes
by
the
close
card.
margin.
He takes the cards and he shuffles them for a little bit and he says, I was thinking to myself that if it had gotten down to the wire, I was genuinely thinking of playing 52 card pickup with you.
Oh, you have to teach me that one then. I haven't heard that one.
Oh, it's always a good one to get you out of a tight situation. So anyway, and he presses his hands together and looks over at
Mhm.
Alla and says, so, let me see. What was it exactly you were talking about? I am interested.
Hmm.
Because, of course, I was over there playing solitaire the whole time. And didn't
Oh,
really
of
say
course. Of course. We have been doing a little bit of sneaking about the place tonight. Or maybe not really tonight, probably after. Or whatever sucker comes in. Once you guys are gone. Which is what we can't really come with. Though, it's probably best someone mans the fort, so to speak.
I don't suppose I could persuade you to see the error of your ways.
Error? Why in my waist is there.
It's gonna keep
Wyatt-
digging down deeper.
Wyatt is just laughing now. Annabelle's not showing any emotion on her face. She's just like shaking her head like, man.
Now might be probably a good time for somebody to come in and be like, "What you doing, guys?"
Yeah, you did hear Alla, everyone in the foyer heard Alla laughing so very loud.
No. I feel like if Maestro really ends up needing their help, he'll come running out of the calf with everyone chasing behind him.
Oh, okay, no, leave him to his grave, I see.
That's right. That's right.
If we
That's
stay
right.
out here, then it can become Bernard's problem.
Yes. All right. Well, he's just gonna. No, he's gonna keep going. I mean, all right. So he just folds his arms, and he said, "So tell me, what is this special thing that you happen to hand over to Merlin?" And he just puts his hand. He does the little chin hands things like.
Anna,
Yes, Alla.
you want to tell the nice little man what we got?
And Annabelle gets up from her seat and puts her cup of tea down, just makes her way over to your table and sits down and looks you in the eye and goes, "It's specifically an artifact of Atriru, the god of flies."
Artifact. Say that again. I'm sorry.
Atriru. And I'll spell that for you because it's
It's a trio, and I got to do this. This is a good one. Maestro says, "Bless you." That's beautiful. Thank you.
she just blows out through her nostrils. She told you this was Atriru, the god of flies. If you want any more information on that, roll me a religion check.
All right. Okay. Can do. Trio.
Atriru.
He says a trio. He says, "Bless you." He says, "You aren't getting a cold there, are you?" He's just straight faced.
Really a speaker, this one, huh?
It seems to say a lot of tales going around and round and round.
That's how you know they like to lie.
Yeah. Might even think he was a follower of him myself.
Well,
Beggars can't be choosers.
never.
Well, no, didn't do me shit.
So, you have heard of Atriru, but you only know him as the god of lies, tricksters, and thieves. You weren't really interested in religion.
Yeah.
Not that much interested. So you are not really sure what that has to do with anything.
Mm-hmm. All he knows at this point is that they have taken this artifact. It's something that belongs to a god named Atriru.
Atriru.
Guy. Yeah, Atriru. Bless you.
Atriru.
And Atriru.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and he knows that it's probably something that wasn't supposed to be taken from the archives, correct? Probably not.
It's
Was taken on the
something
project.
Annabelle is worried about because it's a powerful artifact and she's worried about it being in the wrong hands.
Ah.
And
Okay,
you
so that's
know
why
that she's a cleric of Amira,
Okay, all right.
who is a goddess of healing and, you know,
So they're basically like
the
sneaking
sun
stuff out
and
of the...
trust. And
Yeah.
you get the feeling that Annabelle would have been more comfortable to hand over this artifact to a clerical order rather than
Right.
the archives.
Gotcha. So basically what they've done is that they've sort of snuck this artifact out into
You don't know where they got it.
okay. Don't know where they got it, just know that it's artifact. It's under that guy's Atriu's
It's
power thing.
Yeah.
And okay, all right. What shall we do with this information? I'm just gonna see how much far maybe dig even deeper.
yeah. You're already here, you might as well.
Yeah, I might as well. I mean, they're all gathering around me. They're probably going to kill my ass in a minute. So.
We'll make sure to find you a good spot.
Maybe in the garden.
There you go, in the garden.
Dang it, we're gonna have to go back to the graveyard already.
Because
We're just there.
that damn Maestro was over there digging his own hole.
Okay. So anyways.
Alright, so he's got, before he gets killed then, he is going to look at Alla Rose and say in a very dead serious voice, pretty much, so, how many artifacts have passed through your clever little fingers like this?
Boy. I gives like a long whistle. We've been here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Probably longer than Revelry at this point.
Wait, who's been here longer than me? Like who?
The Gunsmiths.
Heck yeah!
We've gone past the point of counting our little fingers and how many things we snatch up.
They're not all as dangerous as that one.
Sometimes they're just silly little things.
Rocks.
And sometimes they're interesting.
Wyatt just kind of like leans over your over the back of your seat, Maestro, and goes, you know, I think one of them is still upstairs. The one I found specifically.
Oh, that was fun. Had to grab you for the scruff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So what are they are they gonna be like, so you're gonna take us to go get that?
No.
No.
You wanted information, you're getting it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Oh boy, I have got information.
So, do you remember what Alla said right before she sat down?
Okay.
About your specific mission?
Yes. I think. Yeah. No. Remind me again.
She said, well, you're going on a mission soon. And about the last expedition team, well, it's not nice to talk about the dead.
Oh. So they've had their little grubby fingers into something else there, huh?
You don't know. You can ask.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a little help here because this is
To
a
specify,
specific piece of information.
To specify, Alla did say long gone.
Long gone. Yeah.
get all smart. Oh my god. Okay. Well, gosh darn it. I am not playing a clever man. Oh dear.
Anything
Alright,
else you want to know?
Yes. One more thing.
Uh-huh.
He takes the cards and he shuffles them. And I may have to roll for this, but we're going to take them. We're going to shoot those cards right in Al's face and get the hell out of here.
What? Just like, so you shoot the cards in Alla's face, and you get up, and you feel a hand on your shoulder, and Wyatt sits you back down.
Oh, dang.
Now, Maestro, they ain't very nice.
It's a fun little game, isn't it? He's just smiling because he knows he's in the shit. Might as well smile.
That goes so hard.
We ain't gonna murk ya, jeez.
Well, I
Don't worry.
I mean, we all right here in the middle of the octagon.
Yeah.
That would be a bit difficult to explain.
Yeah, but we're all in this together, ain't we?
We're supposed to be a little group, a little team. Even though we're two separate teams. We're in the same place.
Basically, so wait, let me get this. I'm sorry. Let me get this straight. All right. They saying, you can. What? Okay, what are they saying? I'm sorry.
So Wyatt says we're all in the same team.
I'm
here.
bad at subtlety.
They're basically saying we're not gonna hurt you, dude.
Stop panicking.
Yes.
We're all in this together.
Oh. Okay, so darn it. I wish that I had that. Wish I was half as chatty and suave as I'm trying to play here. So really not. I'm a dumbass.
It's okay.
Who's gonna sit down?
I'm.
And he's putting it all together and basically saying, yeah.
And Annabelle gently reaches over and puts her hand on like your wrist. I'm worried about where you guys are going.
Yeah.
Which is why I let you listen in. You should be questioning what they're doing. And they're meaning the curators.
Oh.
You should know where you're headed to. You should know what happened, even.
Exactly.
They're not really telling you much, are they?
He just kind of like continues to look, and Annabelle's got her hand over his wrist.
Just so you know how like people gently like lay their hand on your forearm to try to comfort you? That's what she's doing. She's not trapping you there. It was a comforting motion.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wyatt takes his hands off of you.
Okay. All right.
And starts leaning against the back of your chair again.
What shall you do here?
Are you going to listen to us?
And that depends entirely on what happened to the last expedition team.
Fallen Stars. That was their name.
They were, an Asmar and a couple of elves.
That was fun.
Friends of yours?
Of course.
Hmm.
although they were new.
Just like you.
Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well, it's funny how they're sending the same new group over there, too.
I wonder what that owner is thinking.
Should have sent us, but you know.
Yeah. At least there's more of you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
probably that. It's that safety in numbers.
Mhm. Well, Maestro looks over at Wyatt and he holds his hand out and he's like, "Am I allowed to stand up?"
Yeah, I just.
Hmm.
If you can.
You are a funny bunch.
Oh, you gotta take the humor somewhere. No use drowning and grieving and such and these kind of things. Gotta find your little smile.
And without the
True, true.
smile, it's too easy to fall.
Hmm. Well, that gives me some words to ponder.
Make sure to tell your rest of the little gang. And if you do find any of the fallen stars, tell them I still owe them.
Hmm. I will be sure to pass that information on.
Good.
And can he stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can now.
Okay, all right. Oh yeah, seeds of doubt being planted.
Oh my gosh, the plot
interesting.
thickens.
It's it is. X out. Okay.
I feel like we should take a little break right
Yes.
now.
Because
And
my
then
brain is
we'll
going
we'll come back to the rest of the team who's finished their letters and
Uh-huh.
Revelry has helped Bernard.
Okay.
I take a bow.
Take a bow, yes!
Yes.
Excellent!
Yay.
Love y'all.
Ooh. Wait, hold on, wait. This is
Yep.
the clapping isn't working.
Here. I got it.
There we go.
There you go.
Good.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Yeah.
Love horse riding, but hate getting all sweaty and hot out there. No, never mind.
What is the commercial? I love that. I've heard that right before.
Then try the new Bio Be Gone. Guaranteed to keep you smelling like a fresh tumbleweed. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me go get a drink because my brain is so fried right now. God.
Get some water. Hydrate.
This is the hardest I've had to think in a long time.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Gently. You're killing it. Take a bow. Take a bow.
Thank you. I'll be right back. Oh, Lordy. Okay. No, Soto, are you around? Soto, are you out there? Because I was
Okay.
going to completely shout out to Soto. That was some A+ acting there. Oh my god.
Hello. Hi. What's up?
I was just gonna say that was just like some A+ acting there. So that was like, you were awesome. Yes. All you guys, all of the gunsmiths were awesome. Oh my god.
They were great.
I'm sitting here going, oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, quick, say something cool, you know. But you guys, oh my god, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
I found out that Wyatt is more of a talker than Annabelle is.
Yeah. It was great. I also. So was this supposed to improv my side of shit? So
It was also improv on my end. I'm making shit up.
Yep. We're doing great. So I'm gonna go get tea and give this back to Altaria.
All right. And I still, for some reason, I still cannot hear the music for some reason. I don't know what's going. I mean, I'm assuming that it's been playing the whole time.
Well, it did stop at some point, but it's playing right now.
Yeah, and I can't hear it for some reason, and I do not know why. I got something turned off, or
did you turn the stream up?
Hold on a second.
Can you see it on screen, or is it paused?
Hold on just a second. Because I was gonna say, man, I wish I could have been listening to the music while all this stuff was going on. Oh, let me see here.
Let it stop while the tense stuff was happening, because I was paying more attention to trying to, you know, be two people at once.
Well, yeah, but you know, that's where you can go back in edits and put in the dramatic, you know, thing there. So, let me see here. Okay, I've got it up.
Stopped again because YouTube is a shit.
Yeah, yep.
Oh no, there it goes.
Yeah.
Playing right now.
Yeah. Like I could tell, like I'm pretty certain it's playing, but for some reason I cannot hear it, and I don't know why. I've got something turned off or turned on or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe check your settings. You know.
It's probably something really dumb like that. Got my phone.
I had to turn it down a little for the music because I was having a hard time speaking, I guess. Can you hear it now?
Hold on. Let's see here. I mean, you got your user one. Reasonably. It's probably something dumb I'm overlooking. Thief.
I do want to clarify, Annabelle's never seen the owner, never spoken with the owner.
Oh.
Which is
Of the-
what I was trying to convey to you guys.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So she
yeah.
is
Of
suspicious
this-
of someone that has never shown their face, and that she's
Ah.
never talking to.
Rightfully so.
And
yes.
she is trying to instill a healthy suspicion in you, so you guys survive.
Yeah, exactly.
Because as much as
Or
she's a
if you-
cleric
or
of
if
the
you
goddess
don't-
of trust,
Yeah.
there is only so far trust gets you.
Yes, exactly.
Just in case you guys didn't get that.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes I can get the subtlety, and then sometimes I'm just like thick as a brick. So you know.
Yeah, this is me handing you candy.
Yes, thank you. Nom, 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 nom. Delicious candy. Delicious.
Wyatt did make it unnecessarily threatening, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like, damn, Michael's gonna get his ass kicked right here.
I think all of us thought the Maestro's gonna get like taken out back.
Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think that may have been like what maybe Maestro was thinking at the time. He's just like sitting there trying to figure out, am I being threatened here or something? Should I be concerned? Nah. Wonderful. So, basically, they've been like, they have told all this stuff to the one person who is the most featherbrain out of the whole group.
And they don't know that. Come on.
They don't.
Well, it's because you were there. Other people could have followed you in.
That's right. I mean, you just, I just happened to be the
You
dumbass.
just happened to be the only one there, okay?
Yeah.
That's on you and the rest of the team.
Yeah.
That's not on me.
Why did I do paperwork?
You
Completely
decided
under.
to help Bernard with his paperwork, which means that Bernard can go do something a lot more quickly.
Yes, exactly. See, but now this just like raises all kinds of questions.
I know. I'm kind of hoping that Revelry. I kind of want Revelry to hear it, but at the same time, I'm like, he wouldn't tolerate it.
He wouldn't.
He really has
No,
a paladin
probably
oath
not.
to this place. He's like, no, I trust this
Yeah.
place with my life.
Exactly. Like, how dare you?
And that would cause character conflict, and I am excited for
lies
it.
and slander. Red would be like lies and slander.
I really hope it comes up.
No,
Great.
it will. I haven't figured out yet how, but it is going to somehow or another.
Me very excited, yes.
Entertainment. Heart's like, oh, you're just giving me all the goodies today, you guys. Alright, so for the benefit of my notes, I'm going to write this down so that my dumbass going back later can look and understand it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what it is, the Gunsmiths have been slipping out some, what they deem to be rather dangerous artifacts
So
and handing them over to Mark, correct?
the job of an expedition team is to
Uh-huh.
handle artifacts.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So these artifacts can be very dangerous.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Recently, they handed over something that Annabelle wasn't quite sure she wanted to go into the hands of the archive.
Right.
She wanted it to go possibly into the hands of a religious order that would not, put it on display.
Gotcha. Because that could be bad news. And
she was worried that this artifact could fall into the wrong hands because it's in the hands of the archive.
Gotcha.
And she's more worried because she's never met the owner of the archive. So she doesn't know what he's thinking. Or what they're thinking.
Right.
Or what she's thinking, because she doesn't know.
There's too many unknowns going on here. And she does not like it.
And she doesn't exactly trust Merlin, is the kind of feeling you're getting here.
Okay. I got you. Okay. So where'd you write down the thing? The artifact? What was the artifact that belonged to? Oh, there it is. I see it. Never mind. I got it.
A tree root.
A tree root. So basically like a tree root, but without the t at the end, right? Okay. Okay, I got you.
And you know that a tree root is the god of tricksters, lies, and thieves.
And that's pretty much all I know.
Yep, that's all you know about him. And that Annabelle made a comment that maybe you were a follower.
Oh, obviously,
Yeah, considering you like to talk a lot, and usually people who talk a lot like to lie.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And she did see you cheating.
She's giving Maestro way more credit. I'm sorry that you think
the Gunsmiths in general are worried about your team going out to Rattlesnake Canyon because the last team to go out didn't come back.
Okay, alright.
That's basically the rest of the conversation there.
I got
for you.
Okay. Alright.
Audie's bootlicker. Yeah, maybe she is. You don't know.
Right. We have introduced some conflict of interest here. All right. Excellent.
So
we're just gonna take that, put it in a jar, and shake it up.
Shake it up, and then Molotov cocktail.
Exactly. You got it.
I think it's going to become very interesting.
I'm simultaneously worried and excited.
I am too.
All I'm doing is setting up dominoes. And watching which ones you guys knock over.
Are we going to get knocked over? These dominoes gonna crush us?
Depends on you, I suppose.
Oh no.
Yep. Maybe not. Oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I'm
furiously
so
writing down
excited.
notes. Where's my pen? There it is. There's my pen. There's my pen.
Here's to you guys not dying. I cheer to you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for warning us. I love Alla Rose.
I'm glad.
I love her too. I love her so much.
She's so
She-
good. It's great.
She's a little shit.
Yes. It's beautiful. The Gunsmiths are so cool. I love them.
They are Heart. I love them. Heart. I love them.
I am very, very happy I got art from Hex and Kraken for them.
Yeah. You should. Did we put them on
Is it
the
posted?
NPCs? We should
We
probably do that to put them in the NPCs and such.
They are in the NPCs?
I meant the art, like
Oh,
art.
the art.
Yes. That way people have names to faces and such.
I need to restructure this.
It's fine, you're good.
Another channel.
Alright.
NPC.
So,
Wanted posters.
Oh my god. There we go.
Altaria's medicating the cat,
Yes, good.
Fun times.
just so y'all are aware.
Okay.
So, oh, he looks cool. They look. Wait, Wyatt? He?
They.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Write the pronouns down in the with the thing.
They're in
Make
the
another
NPCs.
Why
Because
didn't you just put the pictures in the NPCs then?
because I'd have to rearrange everything so it has a separate section for everyone.
No, it's
I'd have
fine.
to
You could've just put
restructure
them in the
everything.
NPCs. You don't need to keep making channels. Like I promised. Besides, calling it wanted posters is misleading because you literally had us in image source. You literally have
nobody
image source
else
too,
can
and you
see
put our
image
wanted
source.
posters.
Nobody
Well,
else
I
can
don't
see the image source. You can see it because you're a DM in this server.
Okay. Well, still. Why'd you put all of our wanted posters there then? If
Because
you
I
didn't
was
want people seeing them.
I was originally going to use them as like the video source thing, but it didn't work out because I'm fighting with OBS.
Well, I'm gonna continue being a pain in your ass and be like, you don't need to keep making channels. Stop making channels. I'm taking it away.
You can't. I
Art,
made this
no.
server.
Art. This is an intervention. Dude, you're excessive.
Think
Channel
of the
making.
organization. We're never gonna be able to find jack shit.
I think we should make an organization channel.
Shut.
I'm playing double rap again.
Yes.
Y'all are dishing on Heart.
Listen, we're not gonna be able to find anything.
Let me restructure. Jeez.
See, you're only upset because you know I'm right.
Don't be mean. He's just a little guy.
He did his little Angie sniff, but he knows I'm right.
Aww.
Oh, how does
Cryptid said to make an organizational channel if that's anything close to what you were thinking.
That was one of my. If it's a character or a player, just put them in one channel together. Yeah.
Well, Hart has the NPCs listed out in a channel, but then he made a second channel to put pictures of the gunsmiths. And I was like, why didn't you just put those pictures of, like, the gunsmiths in the NPCs channel? Because then they would all be together because they're NPCs. And we also have an NPC character ref channel. Which he also could have put them in. He didn't
Yeah.
it's their channel.
Yeah. I will agree on that one. I was expecting the drawings to be put in the non-player characters channel.
It's like, how are we gonna be able to find it? What? Yeah.
7 drawers. We'll explore all the drawers.
We will never find them.
We'll search, or maybe the real character reference is the journey we had along.
No,
So right.
it's not. It's really not. This is like how Hart tried to make our characters fucking bald because he couldn't find the character ref where they weren't wearing hats.
That's not.
Revelry's definitely bald.
Y'all don't make me so
Actually,
I'm drinking water. Stop being so funny.
I drew them with hair. I'm gonna fight you next. Also, Revelry is bald because Revelry is a robot, and if Revelry wasn't a robot, if Revelry was bald, that'd be valid.
I wonder.
Revelry would not wear fake hair. It would be funny for a
It
bit,
would be
but like,
hilarious, but
I don't think it would be a full-time thing.
no.
And
He's
Cryptid
got the
agrees.
hat.
You need it.
The hat is the. The hat is
Rev
the hair.
needs an Elvis pompadour. I'm telling you.
Soto,
That
why
was
did you
very
put
cheap.
Alla Rose there?
What?
Soto. Soto.
Soto, can you put Alla Rose's like note stuff in with her name?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
It's what did Alla do to you?
Colorful. Okay, what?
Alla is
What
an
creature-
NPC played by Soto.
Well, I mean,
Olive's a
what's her
part-time
species again?
Lizard folk?
Okay, just lizard.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do the bullet points.
It's a star or a minus sign.
Okay.
And when you're done with that, I'll erase.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so we got all of our Gunsmiths in order there.
Mhm.
So, let me make sure I got this right. I've been sitting here writing, okay. So basically, it's this. I wrote down Gunsmiths handed the thing, artifact of a tree root, to Merlin, but aren't sure it's supposed to be going to archives because Gunsmiths do not trust the archives and, quite frankly, have never seen the head of the archives.
Yes.
The expedition before the Dust Devils, the Falling Stars, you said.
The Fallen Stars.
Okay. Ended in disaster and death. Basically. What we understand. And Alla Rose and the Gunsmith have doubts about the archive and said so much about it to Maestro as a warning, I guess. A mild warning.
Yeah, they.
Like we don't really care about you, but in case you were interested.
No.
Hey!
The point is they care about you. They want to see you
Okay.
alive.
Okay, all right.
That was the point.
Okay, all right. So, right. They're not being that cynical. Okay. They do care.
They don't trust Merlin.
Yeah.
Or at
Look
least
that's the face
Annabelle
of
doesn't.
trust.
Yeah.
Look at that beer.
Yeah.
There's so much trust stored in that beer. Definitely not a place to hide sneaky smiles behind.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. You can trust him.
He's so trustworthy. I
He has
trust
a
him
long
with my
beard.
life.
You can trust somebody with a long beard. Exactly.
Exactly.
That beard is not hiding secrets. Oh, and remind me, y'all kick my tail enough to make a decent colorized version of Maestro because I've been telling myself I'm going to be doing it forever and ever and ever, and I'm still farting around, not done it yet.
I'm currently
So-
doing that for Revelry.
Yes,
so
please.
I will try and remind you.
Please,
All
I need them.
We'll
I am
motivate.
grabby hands. I am the
We'll
art.
motivate. Mhm. Me
I
and
want to make
also-
art.
You're gonna motivate each other. There you go. Yes. Soto's like, gimme.
Revelry also has a very simplified design for the, like, if you don't like drawing machines, because I'm currently struggling.
It's okay, I understand. Oh.
I don't have pictures for the 2 other security guys.
Mm-hmm.
Just pop them in. We'll make something later.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Larga's dripped out.
Yeah, thanks to
Good.
Soto!
I made that.
Oh,
Goodness, beautiful.
excellent fashion taste.
Is that what is this? It's not a cravat, is it? What is that called? Is it just a tie?
Just-
Ow.
I don't know. It's a crook.
Oh.
You're killing me.
Oh, I immediately just love them so much. Oh. There's the cutie guy with the-
Just the 2 of us.
Ooh,
can
leaf.
make
Isn't there like a type of lizard that has like leaf or something in their name? Like, hold on a second. I was gonna say that would be a great pun. Hold on a second. What about lizard leaf Pokemon? Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Leaf's a Pokemon! Yay! Yippee! Okay, here you go. Leaf-tailed gecko lizards. Okay, alright.
We're submitting our headcanon cannons.
Okay.
Just in case other security guys come or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but leaf-tailed geckos slap. I need you to know it's called satanic leaf-tailed gecko.
What?
There's a
Oh.
satanic leaf-tailed gecko.
Heck yeah.
What did they do to get that name?
I don't know, but it's funny. I literally googled leaf-tailed gecko and went to images, and there's ones like giant leaf-tailed gecko, giant Madagascar leaf-tailed gecko, satanic leaf-tailed gecko, satanic leaf-tailed gecko. And I'm like, man, I guess. They look very cool, though.
Ooh. They look like a little. They look little deep. What it is?
They look like a little dragon.
Yeah.
They're like a little leaf dragon.
Yeah, little dragon. Cute. I swear, as soon as I get a little bit of time out of work, which is killing my brain, I can't tell. I want to draw some of these folks. I really do.
Yes.
There they are. There they are. Zikri and Keelan. I love them.
I like how Heart in a fit of anger and spite, has decided to pump the brakes on the entire game.
I'm waiting for Altaria to come back.
Oh, they're back.
Then come on, let's go.
Oh. Whoops. I was
Let's
doing
get
this
going.
thing and didn't realize you were waiting. My B.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. Okay.
Okay.
Come on. Tell me the thing. Tell me the news.
Thing.
Oh!
The thing. The
Yeah,
thing.
you.
I bite you?
I bite you.
Yes.
Wait.
Am I on candid camera?
Yeah.
Right. Goodbye.
Okay.
I knock
that-
over a pile of papers. Run away.
That's very upsetting to now Revelry and Bernard.
Revelry is
No.
barbarian, if you will.
You want me to start with the question first or the statement?
Either one.
Ah.
Whichever one you would like.
I'll just start from the order that we sent them. So after the third page to Zalbert, Dubhán would have pulled out his lantern and plopped it on the table in a clear spot and
Mhm.
kept writing.
Did you
He's
light it?
also writing. Yes.
Okay, as you
is
light
lit,
it, it turns a bright, brilliant green, as it usually does here in the archives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the range on that. Shit.
You have the item page.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. But yeah, okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
Surely there will be no consequences for this.
It's like 300 feet. Or something.
Yep. Is within 300 feet.
Uh-huh. And so I
So-
can know the type, but not.
So it's a tracking of dragons, which you had briefly explained to everyone else in the party.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating. Yeah. So Zalbert, not Zalbert.
I missed him.
I do miss him, yes. Zalbert would get like a 7-page letter at this point, if not more. I'll get that too eventually. And then there's also Dagrix and Detrius, and cats would also get letters. He's just gonna light the lantern and keep going. He'll circle back around to it. He will leave it on the table. Like, he didn't put it on any papers or anything. He
This is a
deliberately kept
threat.
it clear. No, maybe. But he's just gonna keep it lit because it lasts for like 6 hours. So he would just keep it lit on the table to see if anything changes. And then if they were to go anywhere else, he would keep it on him as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
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 And the second thing?
The second thing was a question for Heart the DM. Bernard mentioned that to Gwyn that the letter to Detrius would there was a caravan heading in that direction.
Yep.
How much does like the town and the people in it know of and about Detrius and Burrow?
So, with at least Detrius does kind of have a house here, and you guys were supposed to meet him here before he had to run back to Tarion-Ma.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a correspondence that you guys have noticed over the past couple of months between the Extraplanar Archives and Detrius.
Interesting.
And all of the back and forth has been very amiable. Like, working together sort of deal.
Do we know anything about what they might be working on, or is it just they are clearly in communication?
They're clearly in communication, and basically what it seems Bernard has been waiting on from Detrius is news of what's going on up in Tarian Ma. Because Detrius hasn't shared it quite yet.
Get fucked.
Amazing.
And because you guys steal his mail all the time, you know this.
We steal because we care.
As for Burrow, there's not as much, except that anyone you ask is like, oh, you mean that famous artist who took up residence somewhere in New Saludan, right? Sort of deal. But if you walk the halls of the archives, you know that Darthugal angel statue thing?
A what?
So there's an angel statue in one of the archives, exhibits. The extraplanar beings exhibits. And it stood to the side of the door. It's a large snake-like dragon with 9 sets of limbs and delicately painted dragonfly wings stretching from its back. It's 4 crisscrossing eyes and 2 sets of nostrils. And its mouth is set into a slight grin to show off the rows of serrated teeth.
Good heavens.
Is it naked?
It's carved out of marble. It's a dragon.
Yeah, but is it naked?
Does the dragon have pants?
No!
Very important question. Wait, guys, hold on. Question now. If a dragon wore pants, how? Would it be like on all of the legs, or would it just be the back 2?
It would be the back.
Wait, how many legs? How many legs does this one have? Does it just have 4? Or does it have several more?
It has 9 sets of limbs.
Okay, this makes it even more complicated.
It's like a...
not necessarily.
So
Not if you have the right number of pants.
The point about this is that the plaque of this statue says it's a rendition by an artist named Gabriel.
What was his name again?
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
I'll write it down for you.
Thank you. Oh, Gabriel. The Gabriel? The Gabriel?
Yeah.
I forgot we did that. We did that? Wait,
Yes.
we do that or did
Yes.
We did that. We
You
did
did that. You did that. That's you guys.
He has a mother whose name is Butch, I believe, or something.
There you go.
Butch Burrow.
Yeah.
The Gabriel. Let's see here.
Beautiful, and we know exactly who that is.
Yep.
Okay. Got you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That is the only piece of art you see by him here.
That's
But-
probably for the best. I feel like asking the clothing question was a very important one.
Now,
And how did designing-
is the artist still around? Like,
People talk about him like, oh yeah, that famous artist. I think he lives in New Saludan.
He's not dead.
He's not
Oh,
dead.
Yeah.
He's just fucked off.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
exactly.
fucked off
He may be-
somewhere.
he may be in New Saludan.
He might be, yeah.
Alright. Okay. But yeah, the lantern.
Mhm.
The lantern is lit.
Yep. How far?
So, with that in mind, 300 feet. Is that all the way back? How far to town?
Like a mile.
So it's pretty clearly centered on the archives, given it takes 30 minutes back to town. So
Somewhere in our house, there is a man.
There is an angel loose in the ark.
Is it a weeping?
Oh
It's weeping.
no! Okay.
No, but it's
Don't
dragging.
look at it too long.
So Maestro
I think we need
comes
to.
back into the room. You guys are finished with what you're doing. Is that all you have to do tonight, or are you going to go out in the evening?
We're going back to our fucking house if that's what you're asking.
the twins would go home, yeah, and
Okay.
finish up anything there before they head out in the morning.
Alright, so the twins are going home. What's everyone else doing? Before I give you guys more stuff.
Oh, well, let's see. Well, Maestro seems his usual distracted self, but that's not unusual. But he seems a little bit quieter than usual. And so he goes. I guess like he mumbles something about laying down to go to sleep or something like that. But,
Yeah.
you know.
Before, this is very unusual for Maestro, correct?
Well, a little bit maybe. Like he's kind of a quiet guy anyway, but like he seems a little bit more distracted than usual. Maybe. I don't know if it would be a noticeable thing because he is a very distracted person in general. So.
Should I roll and would this be
Roll
something?
insight.
Yeah, because I'm trying really hard not to metagame.
Yeah, roll insight to see if you could tell what's going on with Maestro right now. I'm not gonna have Maestro roll any, or if you want, you can roll something gently. Deception or persuasion, your choice.
Okay.
Dealer's choice.
I'll do this.
6. See, this
Yeah.
is really off-putting because in another game, I have a character whose insight is like +9.
Oh yeah,
Like
you've
plus
mentioned
11.
before.
No, don't.
So weird. Gently, I'm pretty sure your deception or persuasion is higher than a 6. I think
Yeah.
it's like
Roll
plus
it.
something.
Still.
Yeah.
Roll it.
I mean, I could roll a natural 1.
Yeah.
It's still that, you know. Hey. Claim it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. There we go.
So,
So, see?
you know, maybe Maestro's really tired and he just needs some sleep, like genuinely. It is getting kind of late. And
it
you're
does
not
really
you're
work
not-
itself up.
yeah, you're not really that familiar with how, like, people who don't just do a shutdown mode like you do.
Yeah, I don't know what it means to be tired, but it seems like Maestro is that.
Mm-hmm.
So, nothing suspicious there.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
He's like writing
Yes.
down in his like note. He's like making a mental note of the different things the non-robotic members of the party
Yes.
need. He's like, get very quiet when tired. Got it.
Oh, and remind me sometime or another that Maestro needs to go back into where he was to get his cards back, because I think he just left them.
Yeah.
Or somebody could find them if they wanted to,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird
Okay.
because Maestro never puts his cards down.
So,
I can
Maestro
make-
is going to bed. Revelry, what are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'd do some like last-minute check-in around the archives, which possibly would lead me into the calf.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
Correct?
Yeah.
mhm,
Cards still
would.
there?
mhm.
So I'm gonna have you lead into the calf, and we're going to go to the twins for a little bit.
Gotcha.
Alright.
That's obvious. Love that.
All right. Gotcha.
So you guys are saddling up, getting on your Avis
Lower
drizzle, and you start heading into town. Now, as expected, the lantern fades out of that green, but as you move by, you know, where all the merchants stay, it starts flaring green again.
Well, that's not our problem, is it?
Is this something? Because we've talked before that he would randomly pull it out and just kind of wander around for a little bit with it.
Mhm.
Is this something that might have happened before?
Nope,
Nope. Okay.
not in town.
Not in town. Okay. Whenever it... Okay. But I'm nosy. Remember, we're nosy.
Yes, we are nosy.
So as soon as the lantern changes color again, Dubhán, without saying a word, would probably, like, guide the Strizel more in that direction. Towards where the merchants are.
So, you were passing the merchants that have flared green again. Guiding yourself around that area and figuring out where the lantern is green, you can tell it's kind of somewhere in where the merchants are.
So one of the merchants is a dragon. Gwyn looks at Dubhán.
Dubhán's gonna look at Gwyn.
Gwyn's gonna raise an eyebrow.
Gwyn is gonna raise a shoulder.
You know, we do have an early morning tomorrow.
I do know this, yes. About what time is it now, Wood?
It's dinner time.
Dinner
Although
time.
it's about, because you've gone a little far out from the archive, so it's about halfway through archives to town by AudioVizual. So that's about 15 minutes. And you know some of the merchants are set up later in the night.
We have an early morning.
Do you?
Dubhán will turn and start heading towards their house.
Gwyn will follow after.
As you guys get further and further away, outside of 300 feet from where the merchants are, it stops glowing green. So that's about an hour and a half of oil that you've used to this point.
Dubhán, whenever they go out, no, hang on.
So it
Probably
burns
about-
for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, is my point.
Yeah. Whenever they're about 15 minutes after it stops glowing green, Dubhán will put the lantern out
Okay.
and put it away.
Yeah, you're in the middle of town or at least near your house, not far from the house.
Gotcha. Yeah. I figured if they went around the merchants, they would probably circle around the doctor's house and come in from that direction. So.
Yep.
Interesting.
Interesting. I'm sure that there's nothing weird happening with the merchants tonight.
Absolutely not. Nothing weird happened.
Anyway,
Okay.
house time.
You guys get in your house. It's just as you left it.
Thank God.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And you do your stuff. Now we're gonna go to Revelry.
Yeah.
Cafeteria time. Yay!
Yay!
There's so
Robot
many.
time.
So, Revelry, you doing your last check, walking through. You do see Larsicon is pacing the actual exhibits.
Exhibits are covered. Alright, alright. Is this like his typical rounds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever Larsicon decides, Larsicon tends to take up a lot more than most of the other guards do of shifts. So, normally as the night begins, he's walking the exhibits.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Gonna kind of give like a nod to him.
Mm-hmm. He just kind of looks at you, goes,
Everything alright?
Yes, I have to deal with the Gunsmiths tonight.
Ah, I see. Wait, tonight? Specifically?
Tonight, and for the next week.
Oh, I see, I see. Is that when they're heading off to their next trip?
We're expecting some incursions.
Incursions? On the archives?
Yes.
Do you need us to stay? Before we head off, or...
That's why they're staying.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean,
Larsicon's obviously a little sour and sore about this.
come on, Larsicon. I know they're rowdy, but they're capable.
I have no problem with how capable they are.
What's the rowdiness?
Wyatt and Alla tend to stick their noses where they don't belong. And Annabelle's not any better.
Annabelle's respectable. Not saying that the other two ain't. What have they been nosing at? I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with being curious, and that's kind of what the whole point of it's like gesturing around to the exhibits. This is.
Yeah, you know there's places the expedition teams aren't supposed to go. And I'm not going to have some fuckwits messing around with our vault.
They're going for the vaults? I mean, them's the base rules. I'm sure they're sitting there for a reason. Right?
Larsicon just like furrows his brow. The stuff down there is locked up for a reason.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
You should know that.
He kind of goes quiet. Yeah. Right. Do you need me to speak with him?
If you can, if they'll listen to you. Nobody listens to me.
I'll listen to you. Last I checked, my name's Revelry, not nobody.
Just exhales through his nose. You understand that's him trying not to laugh.
He gives his Revelry smiles, claps him on the shoulder. Alright, I'll go speak with him.
Thank you.
Alright, he's gonna do one last lap.
Mhm.
Do I see the cards at the calf?
So
Or
as you
I'm looking. Oh wait, sorry, hold on. I was like, there's no reason why he would just randomly go in there. I was
Yeah.
like, if he's probably looking for the gunsmiths.
Yeah. So your last loop around the exhibits turns up nothing else besides, Larsicon. And as you return to the foyer, Bernard's getting up and clearly getting ready to go to do something.
Oh, out of there, Bernard. You haven't happened to see the gunsmiths around, have you? Know where they're at?
Well, I think we all heard them in the cafe earlier. Alla's very loud cackling.
She's lively. I like that. It brings some energy.
Yeah. I don't know them very well, but you'd know them better than I would.
Well, I know that they're dependable. They've been here longer than I have. There's some merit to that. At least to me.
Yeah. I'm about to go buy some, healing potions before you guys leave tomorrow. So, don't forget to come back so I can give them to you, okay?
Gotcha.
That's why I had to balance and he gestures to the papers.
Ah, I thought I saw something about the potions in there. Now it tracks up. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
We're a little tight. I'm hoping that they'll pay their ransom. But those
We'll just have to
larger
pick up some more
museums. Yeah,
stuff. Always gonna be competition, but
of course.
So
Alright.
you haven't seen the gunsmiths around except for the calf?
No, I think they usually sleep at in the rooms below. I have a room there, but I don't manage to get there.
You really do need to start getting better sleeping habits.
Well, when
think.
Sayasi is not here, I will sleep better.
he kind of laughs at that. Yeah, they're their own brand of chaos.
They leave these weird bugs on my head while I'm sleeping.
Oh, right. I mean, their whole deal is bugs, and you don't like bugs. It's kind of like oil and water, you know? I mean...
Yeah, I know I have to deal with so many while I'm here, but you don't have to do that to me.
Maybe they're, trying to desensitize you to your phobia. I think that's something that people do. It's like, just the more you go around the bugs, maybe you won't be as afraid of them anymore.
Or I'll be more paranoid.
Well, either way, we'll try and chip in.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go see if I can locate them. I'm gonna go check out the calf and then maybe their rooms.
Yeah,
Alright, good luck with your shopping.
thank you.
Just tip his hat.
Bernard's gonna wave to Nickel, who will wave back, and then Bernard's going out.
Alright, I'm gonna pass by Nickel, get another tip of the hat. Evening.
Evening.
You doing alright?
Oh, yeah. Just, regular day.
I think he like goes and he like pulls out a slip of paper and he's like, have you been drinking water?
Of course, jeez.
Have you been eating food?
You know, I brought my lunch with me, but I don't really often eat that much for breakfast. Revelry.
I know you just woke up. I got a little checklist here, making sure.
Well, I promise you, I have snacks.
Gotcha. All right, carry on. He's gonna go into the cafe.
You walk through that little, I guess it's a kitchen-ish area, and come out into the cafe, which is now plenty empty. There's a pack of cards that's been neatly organized and placed on one of the tables. Seems a little out of place, though, considering there aren't any cards on any other tables.
He's gonna pick them up, look at them. Do I recognize them as
Oh yeah,
Maestros?
these are Maestro's cards.
I know he doesn't usually leave them around. Huh. That's weird. Do I know where Maestro sleeps?
No, not really. He tends to wander around the archives and then falls asleep wherever he ends up. So actually finding where he's sleeping is a little bit of a chaotic mess, especially in town. But it probably would be easier to catch up with him in the morning.
Yeah, he's just gonna tuck them into his pocket, give it to him in the morning, and then he's gonna go down and try and find the Gunsmiths' room.
I mean, that's easy enough. Their rooms aren't labeled, but you've done this often enough that you know where they are. Who do you visit first?
Oh man, I want to go talk to Alla Rose.
Oh, then do that!
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to Alla Rose. Kind of gently rap on the door.
Entra!
Open it up.
You see Alla is just has just a shitload of guns sprawled into the in a nice neat row around her as she's has one in her hand and she's cleaning it up, doing maintenance on it basically.
Revelry has stars in his eyes. He's momentarily forgot why he's there.
Hey, ¿qué pasa? What's up?
Sorry, evening. Didn't mean to bother you.
You're fine.
We got quite the setup down here.
You like it?
Yeah. How many do you got?
Going around 20 now. Seeing about making a few more later.
Yeah. What design are you thinking?
Something probably a shotgun or something.
Ooh. That'd make for some killer up front melee.
Tend to do that a lot nowadays. It's always good to have something handy.
Oh yeah. It's getting harder and harder to stay ranged. You don't happen to have a spare cleaning cloth, do you? He's gonna summon his weapon, and he's like, this kind of got a little bit dirty on our last expedition.
Oh, that one's neat. Oh, yeah. And Alla goes ahead and grabs something from the side and throws it at Revelry, but not in a
yeah. He's gonna catch it, kind of the teasing, just gotcha. All right, he's gonna catch it. He's like, you mind if I? And he's gonna kind of gesture to sit down.
Alla, with her tail, moves aside some of the guns to make space for Revelry.
He will sit down and start cleaning the gun out. He's like, now, I hate to be here on business, but I did catch Lark's-con.
Oh, he complaining again.
A little bit, y'all got a lot of energy, and he likes things his own way. I get it, you guys are very dependable. And you got your own way of doing things, and sometimes that can rub them the wrong way.
Oh, we just like having a little bit of fun. Don't mind us.
I get it. I mean, my own group is plenty chaotic.
The newbies. Yeah.
Of course. I was a little bit curious because he said you guys were nosing about in things, and I kind of wanted to check and see what you guys were curious about.
Oh, yeah. You know, trying to figure out things around the area. Trying to figure out things about the museum. Anna's, particularly, picky on a few things and wants to know more about the layout of how things are done here. You know. Nice little questioning.
What few things is she picky about?
What the museum is gonna do with all the dangerous artifacts it has is one of them.
I mean, the museum, they're keeping it safe, they're locking it up.
Yeah, but having everything in one little space and always trying to find more and more and more and more, and Alla that does the like I wanted the gun and making sure it's loaded through and making sure it's nicely oiled. It makes you wonder if there's a purpose to it all, don't you think?
I mean, you've heard about the other museums and everything. The extraplanar archives don't get their hands on these. Other ones will, and I have plenty faith in here.
That's all that it is to it, isn't it? Faith.
Ain't my place to question it.
Neither is mine, but Anna likes to question things, and who am I? Do not indulge her a little bit. She's helped me a lot.
I see. Well, question. There ain't no harm in questioning, but Archcon was saying you guys were curious about the vaults. There's rules that we don't go in there for a reason. Like you said, plenty dangerous artifacts getting put in here.
We're not thinking of taking anything, if that's what you're wondering.
I know. I trust y'all for that. But
I say, Revelry.
Yeah.
You need to watch out for yourself. I heard where you're going. You sure that's gonna be a good place to go?
They wouldn't send us there if they didn't think we'd get the job done and come back.
You know what happened.
Goes back to cleaning his gun.
Just get out if you can, if things get dicey. I hate to lose another fun friend that knows so much about guns.
He's gonna tip his hat. It's like, as long as I can get the rest of my crew out, I'll keep that promise.
Always so chivalrous. Are you sure you can keep all of them safe?
You know, I'll try my hardest. Always have.
I'll trust you on that. Keep your eyes out. If you need any more guns, you know where to find me.
I do. And I definitely will follow up on that.
If you want me to make you something fun, just let me know. We can see about working something out. Probably need more materials, though.
Hey, you tell me what to find, and I'll get right on that.
Wonderful. If you find any fun metals or anything, just
Alright.
keep it in mind.
Will do. I'll bring you back some fun toys.
Oh, you spoil me.
Anything for a friend. He's gonna toss away the cloth bag.
Oh, and if you need any oiling up or anything, let me know.
Thank you,
I
kindly.
don't want you running on low or anything.
Don't worry, I'll take care of myself. As long as you do the
Good.
same.
You know me. I'll do as best as I can. Oh,
Try
and
not
if you
to get
do
too much
find,
trouble.
and if you do find any of our friends, just let us know.
Will do. That is the goal.
Yeah.
We'll bring everybody back.
Oh, don't get your hopes too high up there.
Don't worry, Alla. I ain't naive.
Just as long as you know what happened. That's fine with me.
He's gonna tip his eyes or his hat over his eyes and say, "You have a good night now."
Nighty night. Don't let the
Walk out.
bugs bite.
Hey, with Zazie out, don't think it'll be too much trouble. He's gonna head out of the room.
So do you want to visit any of the other ones?
Might visit Annabelle, since Altaria said that she was asking. She was curious.
Yeah. So you knock on Annabelle's door, and there's a moment before she says, yes, hello, come in.
Evening, Annabelle. Sorry to bother you.
Evening.
Uh,
As you open the door, she's in her pajamas.
Well, he's gonna kind of tip his hat down. Like, sorry to catch you.
No,
late.
that's okay. I just was about to retire for the evening. What do I have the pleasure of your, presence, Revelry?
Well, I'll be careful not to keep you too long, since you're about to turn in for the night. I just had a few words with Larkcon and Alla Rose. Ran into former
Yes.
during his
I
patrol
see.
for the night.
Mm-hmm.
You know he likes things the way they are. Sometimes
Oh.
the expedition crews can rub him the wrong way.
Don't I know it? He's been here for so long, that crotchety old soldier.
Got a bit of camaraderie with that. He's a
Take
good man.
it, right? Yeah, I know.
Saying, well, that your group was asking around about a few things, and Alla Rose said you had a bit of questions about particular things that the museums do.
Well, when the one in charge is nowhere to be seen, you can start asking questions, don't you, Revelry?
No, I trust the owners knows what they're doing.
Far more than I do. I've never met the person, whoever they are.
They've been running this place for a while, and I trust that. Trust that experience.
Mm.
Why don't you?
Because a lot of things can seem on the surface like the most beautiful flower, and then you find out that it's poison. I am very careful.
I see.
I was
Sure you...
I was asking around at other places to see if they've got any eyes on the Rattlesnake Canyon, and no one else seems to. Why is that?
I mean, we've got a personal stake in it now, don't we?
Yeah, we
Fallen
do.
stars. We want to recover them. If we can. You know that as much as I do.
Yes. And I trust you, Revelry, because I've spoken with you, and I know you.
I hope you know that goes both ways.
She smiles.
That's why you don't trust the owner. Or this. Because you haven't spoken with them.
Yeah. Why should I trust someone who won't give me the time of day?
I guess that's just the old soldier in me. Trusting orders from above. But I have to believe that there's a reason for it. There have been so far.
I've been here a long while.
Longer than me.
Yeah, exactly. And I still have no idea what, or if there are any ulterior motives. And it
Have you
worries
asked?
me.
Have you asked anyone?
You know, the only person who actually can get Elasticon to talk is you, right? For some reason, he likes you.
Like I said, camaraderie. He's a good friend.
Merlin doesn't talk to anyone. Not without so many misdirections and hidden smiles.
Hey, you're a curator.
Yeah. But he doesn't tell us nothing. Not unless it's pertinent to the mission.
Have you spoken with Bernard about it?
No, hon. You know Bernard's newer than you are.
I do.
So the only thing Bernard knows is the stuff we already do.
He's had his hat like tipped down over his eyes. This
Yeah. But she is being very honest with you.
She is. I appreciate it.
Because like she said, she trusts you. And she trusts you to make the right decision.
Panicking.
We'll see. Come back, okay? She just turns around to the little, like, mirror she has.
He's gonna nod his head. He's gonna say,
I've had trust in the archives all this time. can't let that waver now. He's gonna tip his hat and he's gonna leave the room.
I hope it's not in vain. She
He doesn't
says
say anything to
before
that.
you close the door.
Ooh, I'm giving the robot a morality crisis. Oh, I knew this was the territory with playing a paladin. Dang it.
Yep. You're getting the morality crisis.
Ooh. Getting something thrown right up against my oath.
Yep.
Pew, pew.
But you do know that it's because Annabelle's probably afraid for you guys.
That's kind of sweet. Guys, Annabelle cares about us.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go see Wyatt? Or are you
I feel
done?
like Wyatt's just gonna laugh at me. I'm done.
Okay. So you guys all get a long rest. And it is now the morning.
And can we stop there for now because I'm falling asleep?
Yeah, we can.
Thank you.
So next
Sorry, I
time
took so
we'll.
long, guys.
No, it was
that
great. All
that
of this
so
was great.
Yes.
And also Zizi will be there, and we'll be
Yeah.
able to
We'll
see
see
how
what
the
Zizi got up
happened in the
to while everyone else was
night.
doing their stuff.
Chaos. Is there?
Zizi.
I need to.
Next,
Or-
Zizi Adventures.
Is there a town missing now? Is there just a town completely gone from the map? We
oh
need
my
to know.
gosh.
A town missing? What?
Yeah, Zizi.
Oh.
Zizi destroyed town.
You don't know.
Zizi.
They don't
Zizi, did
update
you
the
eat a
maps
town?
that quickly.
Zizi, did you eat a town again? Woo! Good day!
We did it.
Oh,
Blue
Blue
Jay's
Jay.
here in
Hello.
the chat.
Hi, yay!
Alright.
We're
You're
looking forward to
you
Zizi
good cats.
Adventures this time.
We'll see what happens next time on Gundam
Mhm.
Spurs.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Wow.